I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about this movie that has been out for a while, and I never really talked about it before to people. Talked about it with most people. Most people agree with me. It's called Lost Souls. It's been out for a while, around 2000, 2001, but it's always on my mind. And here's why it's always on my mind. One, I really wanted to like this movie, but two, the ending sucked. It has like one of the worst endings ever. One of the worst endings I ever saw in a movie. This movie stars Winona Ryder, John Hurt. It stars Elias Koteas, that was Casey Jones from the Turtles movie, and Alfred Woodard, and a host of other actors and actresses that I can't quite place their names. Now, what this movie is about is it's not quite an exorcism movie, it's not quite a horror flick, but it's a little bit of both. What it's about? It's about a bunch of people. They go around and they exorcise demons out of people. They exorcise demons out of people. Now, what this movie is really about is about Satan entering the earth. Satan coming back to the earth, and he has to do it through a vessel, a body. And Maya Larkin, that's Winona Ryder's character. Maya Larkin, she finds out through this numerical code or whatever, Captain Crunch codes or whatever, that is a guy named Peter Kelson. Now, Peter Kelson, he's some kind of criminal psychologist or whatever. He writes murder books about murderers, books about killers and stuff like that. She finds out that it's going to be him, and Peter's like, what? You're crazy. And Maya's like, no, you're born in incest. You never you were baptized, but it wasn't a Christian baptism. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? And then she shows him the records, and he's like, oh fuck, I'm fucked. It's like, Maya's like, well, you got some time. You got some time to change it. If you can't change it, you're dead. And you know what? I want to talk about the ending. That's exactly what happens. I'm sorry, this is a spoiler alert. Yeah, Peter gets shot at the end. Peter gets shot at the end by Maya. Peter gets shot at the end by Maya. That's it. That's the ending. After all this movie, after all you heard throughout this movie, the time of transformation is near. God will forgive me. The time of transformation is near. And at the end, he gets shot. Now, when you think of the coming of Satan, you thinking party. No, I don't know. I don't know what you think. But the thing is, it's going to be a big event because Satan is going to enter the earth again. Satan is going to come back to the earth. So you're thinking, well, something major is going to happen in this movie. Something extraordinarily evil. Hell is going to come to earth. Whatever. Fire, brimstone, whatever. You know what I mean? And at the end of this movie, nothing. He gets shot. That's it. Now, the thing about it is, like I said, I wanted to like this movie. I wanted to really like this movie. The cinematography in it had it was like darks and lights and all that stuff, and it was really eye-catching for me because this is like, if I ever did a horror flick, this is what I want a horror flick to look like. And the music, and the thing about the music and the scenery is, if you're an insomniac or anything like that, pop in Lost Souls. This movie, it kind of has this somber tone that'll lull you to sleep, really. But anyway, yeah, it stars John Hurt. That was the guy in Aliens. That's the guy with the alien coming out of his chest. Elias Koteas. He's working with Maya Larkin's Winona Ryder, and it's basically Winona Ryder and Elias Koteas fight Lydia Dietz. Remember Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice? Lydia Dietz and Casey Jones. Oh, Winona Ryder's all grown up, in a big girl dress, and it's Elias Koteas, and basically it's Lydia Dietz and Casey Jones fighting the forces of evil. That is cool. Now that's a movie right there. I really wanted to like this movie, but all through the movie is like, God will forgive me. The time of transformation is near, and then at the end, nothing. He gets shot. That's it. Lost Soul's been out since 2000, 2001. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go pick it up. For those who saw it, they already know. But it has, in my opinion, one of the worst endings ever. It's one of the worst endings ever, and it's sad to say I really wanted to like this movie, but it's been on my mind all these years because it has such a terrible ending. And just to see what I'm talking about, go get it. If you don't want to, then don't go get it. But you know, you gotta understand. You gotta understand what I'm talking about. The ending was just sad. Lost souls. Sucky ending.